You know, certain fights motivate you differently.
My birthday, December 17.
How old are you gonna be?
40.
Who wouldn't want to have a win like Manny Pacquiao on their record? You know, he wants to show the people that he still got that spark in his tank, and I definitely want to show everybody that I'm still the AB that everybody once feared.
I saw his couple fights, and he's good. He's fast.
You know, everybody got critics, but Manny Pacquiao done lost about 8 times, and they still behind him like he got. When I defeat Manny Pacquiao January 19th, I will be back and a bag of chips.
Pacquiao and Broner.
Hard right hand by Pacquiao.
They've got power and speed and 2 of the best careers in boxing. Manny Pacquiao is one of the all-time greats, and he'll climb back into the ring with former world champion Adrien Broner.
And Broner caught him again with the left hand.
29-year-old Broner calls this fight a dream come true, taking on the 40-year-old legend.
Hard left hand by Pacquiao stuns Algerian.
I'm Jessica York. We've got a preview of Pacquiao Broner. It's the first big fight of the year, and you can watch it live January 19th with Dish Pay-Per-View.
The pressure is in me because fighting with a young opponent.
I'm fighting for me, but it's more for my children.
I just want to prove it to the people that Manny Pacquiao is still there, still alive, very dangerous, 100% condition.
With this win, you know, I can change my life forever. I'm putting it all on the line.
All my countrymen is united.
Every punch I throw, I'm punching with the hood behind me.
And I'm excited for January 19th.
Pacquiao has 60 wins, including 39 KOs in his legendary career. Broner is 11 years younger, and he looks at this fight as a step back into the big time. Pacquiao versus Broner is live Saturday, January 19th, and the best place to watch it is wherever you are right now with Dish Pay-Per-View. Pre-order the fight right now on channels 471 and 472. Order it online at mydish.com/boxing, or just give us a call at 1-877-347-4778. That's 1-877-DISH-PPV. The Pacman calls this a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see a fight you will never forget.
Good body shot by Pacquiao. And the left hand moves Bradley halfway across the ring.
He's rearranging Margarito's face, and it may never look the same again.
Manny Pacquiao loves this kind of fight.
Welcome back to America, and most importantly, welcome back to Dish Network.
Thank you.
Nice
to be back.
How do you feel?
I feel excited and happy to be back here in quite well.
It's been almost 2 years since you've been back in America.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah. What is it like training for this fight?
It's different because when we were young, at early age, we push every day, but this time we adjust because of my age. I'm 40 years old, so.
I was gonna say happy belated birthday, you just turned 40.
Thank you.
I heard Freddie say once that nobody trains as hard as you. Do you think that's true?
I work hard, I train hard, even at this age, but the thing is, we not relying on our mind, but relying of my body. What the body's calling. If I don't recover at overnight because of my hard work yesterday, then I'm going to rest.
Okay, so let's talk about the fight. You've said that you like Adrien, that this is just, this is business, but what's it going to be like fighting him?
Oh, Adrien is he's for different weight division champion, and he's a champion also. He's a good boxer. He's kind of fighter that you cannot underestimate or take him lightly.
Yeah, I can tell you, and I can tell you respect him and respect how he fights. And you say that you want to knock him out. The crazy thing is he's never been knocked out before. Are you going to be the first person to knock him out?
I'm not predicting the fight, but I will do my best, trying my best to do the same with my last fight. Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully history will repeat itself, just like with the last fight. You can knock him out. I hope so. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I want you to knock him out.
Thank you.
And you're back with Freddie Roach. What does that mean to you? You guys are like You guys have been together longer than some people have been married. So what's your relationship like?
We've been working with Freddie since 2001. So until now, it's good. Nice to be back here in LA, working with Freddie again.
You're a busy guy, Manny. You have a lot on your plate. So what makes you come back to fighting? Because you could just be a senator.
Yeah, boxing is my passion, but politics is my mission. Public servant is my mission. So I love to bring honor to my country, being a boxer, and I want that. I feel lonely and when I hung up my gloves and realized, oh, I can still fight.
You are 40, and you said when you hang up your gloves that you feel lonely. How many more fights do you think you have in you?
Right now, if you ask me, I'm okay. My body is, I feel good. I feel young. I think I still have a couple more fights.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So I'll be honest with you. I watched the Mayweather fight rooting for you. And from where I was watching it off Dish pay-per-view, it looked like you won. How did it look from your eyes? What did you think in that epic fight?
I thought also that I won the fight.
Okay, so you and I both thought you won. Okay.
But, well, that's the judge's decision. So, just charges to experience. And maybe if there's one more, why not?
Yeah, it's literally the most epic fight that I think has ever happened, at least in my lifetime.
That left hand landed for Pacquiao and maybe hurt Floyd Mayweather.
Why should Dish customers buy this fight right now?
They should buy this fight right now because this is gonna be a good fight, and the Manny Pacquiao before is now back. Is back in the ring and trying my best and to do it the same thing with what I did before.
He's back.
Thank you, I'm back.
It's been a while, this I missed the three, I'm psyche was gone. You think I'm back at it, guess what, Jahmar, I never been gone. Hey mama, don't worry no more, man, cages from the store. About a million to record the Bailey's daughters on my shows, I'm towards this business, I need more. I need less, but I want more.
Two of the biggest stars in boxing. One explosive fight. Manny Pacquiao versus Adrien Broner. Saturday, January 19th at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Live on pay-per-view.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
What's different about this fight as opposed to the past 15 years?
Well, this fight, again, he's getting up there in age. He's 40 years old, and usually people don't make it that far in sports at that older age, and his work ethic is unbelievable. And I've always told him, I said, once your work ethic starts to slip, I'm going to tell you to retire, and it hasn't slipped yet.
Talk to me about the Adrien Broner fight. You said that Adrien has never fought a fighter like Pacquiao. What do you mean by that?
He's never fought somebody with the speed of Pacquiao, and I think the experience of Pacquiao. And Broner's he's a solid kid. He is a friend of mine, and I do like him. But right now we're on the other ends of the page right now. He's fighting one of my fighters, and I have to do what I have to do.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure you will. Adrien is more of a counterpuncher, so how do you train Pacquiao to fight someone like that?
We've faced a lot of counterpunches in the past, and Manny's really more comfortable fighting people that come to him. Mm-hmm. And the counterpunching style isn't always the best style for us, but we have to be a little bit more aggressive, and we have to throw more combinations and more speed and feint a lot more, and it's a lot of strategy involved and so forth in beating a counterpuncher. Because counterpunchers, usually they're losing until they knock a guy out. If you don't have knockout power, you shouldn't be a counterpuncher. But Broner does have a good right hand, and he does have a little bit of power. He's not, well known for a knockout artist by any means, but he can punch.
Speaking of knockouts, Manny said he fully anticipates knocking Adrien out. Do you think that'll happen?
I absolutely love that he says that, and I do think it will happen, yes. And you know, coming off his last fight, winning by knockout for the first time in 6 years, I'm very happy that his mindset is there and not, I don't have to hurt my opponent, I just have to beat him, because that attitude just doesn't work. When you let the sports go the distance and so forth, you never know what the officials are watching or seeing,
You're right.
or you know what they're scoring, because everybody's a little bit different. There's no really set policy on scoring in boxing, and he knows it. And him saying that just really, that's the first time he said that in a long, long time.
Well, let me tell you, there's nobody more than me that wants him to knock Broner out.
I love knockouts, and I think every fight should end with a knockout. I don't think we even need we shouldn't need judges in boxing.
I agree. It gets messy.
It does.
Speaking of that, from where I was sitting, Manny won the Pacquiao-Mayweather fight, and I call it the Pacquiao-Mayweather fight on purpose. From where you were, what did you see?
Being there, you know, right in there and being close, I actually didn't want the fight to happen because Manny's injury I thought was too severe. And you know, Mayweather has bad hands, and Manny had a bad shoulder. And Manny, in the fourth round, he said, "Freddie, my shoulder's it's all done." And he said, "I can't use it anymore." And then he said, and I said, "Well, do the best you can." And my job was like pretty much over at that point because there wasn't much we could do with that shoulder injury. And he did have surgery after the fight, and El Trash, one of the best surgeons out there, did the shoulder. But he looks good, and there's been no injury since, and no pain. So
he's doing something right.
He's doing something right.
Why should Dish pay-per-view customers, why should they buy this fight?
Manny Pacquiao, he's the most exciting fighter in the world, and with him going in there trying to knock his opponent out, it's going to be even better than we thought. And everyone all over the world has wanted to see him see him fight, and that's why we can go to any country and draw huge crowds. And because Manny Pacquiao, we had such a great run back in the day, and he's still great, and he's the most fun fighter to watch because his speed and his endurance and his dedication is just unbelievable.
Manny Pacquiao is still very dangerous.
And you are rocking with the best.
It's been a while, yes, I missed the re-up, psyche was gone. Ain't no room for us when demons whisper we should've won. Ain't no room for misery when you got all you want. You think I'm back at it? Guess what, Jahmar, I never been gone. Hey mama, don't worry no more, man. 100K just from the store, another million to record the bailiff's daughters on my shows. I'm twice as blessed as I'm ignored. I need less, but I want more. I still do my thing alone, cause alone is way too much. And they say, f*** on, who the f*** is in? Where the hell you at? Where the hell you been? Do you wanna leave him hating, or do you wanna elevate him?
A win, I turn legend overnight.
He's a congressman, he's a senator, he's Manny Pacman Pacquiao.
Did it by a guy by the lens, did it by a chain, I bought a hammock for the red, did it by the flex. I better spend a night, I got to invest in my craft, cheap, double dollar blessing for my games. It's all on me if we talk about bread. It's all on me and I sweat, don't sweat. It's all on me cause it's bigger like we, and the figures no, I didn't change. And they say, what the fuck is on? Who the fuck is in? Where the hell you at? Where the hell you been?
I'm gonna be victorious.
I am a champion. Let's get it on.
It's the first big fight of the year, and you can watch it live with Dish Pay-Per-View. Pacquiao versus Broner is live Saturday, January 19th, and you can see all the action from the comfort of your TV room with Dish Pay-Per-View. Pre-order the fight right now on channels 471 and 472. Order it online at mydish.com/boxing, or simply give us a call at 1-877-347-4778. That number is 1-877-DISH-PPV. There is nothing like watching these fights live. Pacquiao, Broner, Saturday the 19th, Dish Pay-Per-View. Thanks for watching. I'm Jessica York in the Dish studio.